Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Maldini tries to clear. It's a throw-in. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Serginho. Dybala, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Dybala, good ball, good... Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Insigne delivers. Serginho. Rafael Leao. Serginho. Distributed tidily. Back towards the middle. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Lorenzo Insigne. Chukwueze. Oh, played right into his path. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maldini.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Del Piero. And he's picked out the run. And he's onside. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pirlo. And it's Dybala. And the through ball. Lovely ball, and it tries a shot!
That's a player who's very good at his craft. If space is to be found, he'll find it.
Now it's Dybala. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Tremendous from Pirlo! A finish of true class! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Maldini. Now it's Dybala. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the right, and here's Dybala. Ribéry. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Dybala. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well measured. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fofana. Here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Ribery. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to retrieve it. Knocks it into space. Dybala. Searching pass he's played there. Serginho. Now it's Dybala. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Del Piero. He's a sharp little ball here. Fofana.
This is the time you need that pace.
Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Dybala. And Chukwueze! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Del Piero. And this is Hullet. Chukwueze. Shapes to shoot! There's a goal! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chukwueze. Now it's Hullet. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball, and he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rafael Leao is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rijkaard. He's being urged to shoot. And Del Piero! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accurate. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Yeah. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Dida gets it away. Tries to pass it through. And this is Batistuta. Pirlo. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that was vital. Now, can they get him away? And it's Dybala. Now that looks a decent ball. Pirlo. Now it's Inzaghi. And that's been intercepted. He's through, now is he in? Kaká! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kaká actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Chance for a shot! Goal! Inter! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, what a... Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Dybala! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Inzaghi finds himself offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries to play it through. Kaká. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to get it away. The referee's awarded a free kick. Ribery. Looking for the run. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. Vieri is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Berardi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And for a moment, time stood still. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he cuts out the supply.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Kaká. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. He have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's Vieri! Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So
And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kaká. Now it's Inzaghi. Kaká.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Inzaghi. Inzaghi! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Vieri. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Knocks it into space. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter. If
It's Inzaghi! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that was nowhere near his best. Batistuta. Maldini makes the interception. Lovely, now then. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can. And
Chance for a shot! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to one...
Vieri! It's hit the upright. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Now it's Insigne. A real chance to break. And here's Berardi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kaká. Decent progress down the left. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's a dangerous ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lorenzo Insigne, Berardi. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And he's in on goal. Shot, surely! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Vieri demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Inzaghi. Barella promptly onto that, and that is that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's played through for him. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pirlo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Otto, looking to play him in. Lofted it, he gets big! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome.
And Dybala! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him. And here's Kaká. Just eases him off the ball. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Big chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Look at the space. Goes for a shot! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Another. It's Baggio! And Inter now could counter-attack. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're back on the ball again. That's been slipped through. Real chance here. Shoots! And that was very necessary. That's an imaginative pass. Quarter of an hour played. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, easy pickings there. Pirlo. And he's picked out the run. And the finish! Cannavaro with the clearance. And this is Hullet. That's very neat. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Yes! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's cut it out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Roberto Baggio. Insigne will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Very nicely done. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Berardi. Oh, this is a great... He's had a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make... So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Owen. Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. Could move up a gear here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Haaland. And it's Owen. And here's McAllister. Owen. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Haaland. And here's Haaland. He's got away. Cross goes in. Big header! Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shoots! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Pau Torres. Hazard. He shifted it to the flank. And he was alert to it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vieira.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that pass just didn't quite work. McAllister. McAllister carries the ball down the right. Short changes him with that pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Diaby, and he's managed to get free. Diaby! Denied by an instinctive save.
Diaby really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And this is Sterling. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kulusevski, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Owen. A header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Sterling. Beckham. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cole. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bassi. Dunk. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hazard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through. McAllister. And he's been shifted off it. And it's McAllister. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, no joy this time. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
McAllister. McAllister shapes to shoot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be
Saliba.
added time.
Cole. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Kulusevski. Very nicely done. And it's Beckham. Played out wide. Great vision. Owen receives it in a wide position. Now, can they get him away? Ferdinand makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Kulusevski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not the most accurate pass. Passes short and sharp. He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Owen. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. McAllister was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gives it back. Bassi. Bernardo Silva. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to play it through. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Yes, it's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's tough.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run, shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Dunk.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. Now then. He's through. Now is he in? Quality ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And Owen! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Foden goes short. That's good play. Lovely feet. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bassi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries to pass it through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played back in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that interception was most necessary. Big chance! And yes, it's there! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He has found the way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I've really been impressed with Oscar Bob and his recent displays. I think you have to admire his confidence.
And Van Nistelrooy! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Calafiori spots it and intercepts. Gets good distance on it. Ambitious ball here. He can run onto that. Van Nistelrooy is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's Bob! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Owen. There he goes, motoring forward.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played out to the left flank. And this is Sterling. Oh, what has happened here? Now, what about a counter-attack? Saka powering forward here. Bergkamp. Bergkamp showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Owen. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had a shot! Now it's Owen. Real chance! He's missed, but not by that far. And it's Perez. Perez. And he's running through. And the shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Perez. And the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Bergkamp really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's onside. Oh, that's fabulous. Half an hour played now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Saka is onto this. Saka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bergkamp shoots! Goal! Arsenal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Danger averted for now. Beckham. And Beckham! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, super ball. Out to the left it goes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Van de Ven. Cole, played out towards the right wing. Cole, he has found the way through. Chance shot, in he goes again. And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Can he finish? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Saka is always looking to play quality balls. He's free, he has got space. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And here's Owen. Gilberto Silva. Oh, that's well spotted. Sterling. Perez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Perez with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, smashing header! And it dispatched clinically. Right back in the game. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And here's Owen, looking to play him in. Hazard! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Tomiyasu. Vieira. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Perez.
Such good technique.
Bergkamp. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Bob. Sterling. Now it's Owen. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. And he's got the beating of his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
75 minutes played. And here's Azar.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he get it through? Oh, that is a good ball. Tries a shot!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cole. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And it's Owen.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
De Ligt. Now Sterling. Sterling going full steam ahead down the left flank. Hazard. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary...